Toastmaster Kripa was on our 9th project today. This is a pivotal project in your manual. You have to persuade the audience. You have to basically take every single skill you've learned up to date, add some more, and persuade the audience. You have to use emotion, you have to use logic, you have to be sincere, and you have to appeal to the audience interest, while at the same time feeling knowledgeable, and persuade with power, which means you have to kind of build up. Now, Toastmaster Kripa today started with a very interesting opening. It was, at first, what was happening. Even Toastmaster Ravi, the guy who knows everything, turned on his phone live, but then all of a sudden we realized that a story was coming out of there. And she delivered this very descriptive story about her daughter crying in the corner, forgetting things that were very valuable, and the mother comforting her. And we knew that what she was talking about was something very important. And what was it? It was a toxic relationship. And with that, you were captured. And then she mentioned that it was her own toxic relationship that she had just gotten out of, and that everybody in the audience should do the same. She had excellent vocal variety. If I look back, I honestly haven't been here, but I've read a lot. She had problems with pitch before. Today, her pitch was fairly good. Her eye contact, her body language, her confidence, they were all there, and it was emotional. Everybody here, I'm sure, felt that pang of emotion to a degree from whatever relation you had. Now, where you can improve. This project requires a little bit more upside. So you had that sort of, this is a challenge, but it's worth it. This is a challenge, but it's worth it. This is a challenge, and you even mentioned it's worth it because I'm here on my project 9. You did that twice. And there was a little less of why it's worth it than possibly there could have been. And so your conclusion was a little quick. But that said, you were very convincing. There was a lot of emotion. You could see the audience's engagement throughout. Except you probably couldn't see mine, because I don't think you looked at me once. I'm not scary. But you had eye contact with the whole rest of the group, so I'll forget that you didn't look at me. In the end, though, it was a well-delivered speech. And despite the, I wouldn't say lack of positives, but just a little bit shortness on building up why, the fact that you're standing here, although you did repeat it twice, and you had obviously, from your facial expressions, recovered from the toxic relationship and were better off. All of that brought it together with your delivery and your improved from the past. Congratulations on completing your Project 9.